So special session, I'm not going to waste too much time on it because I haven't read too much about it, but getting a little spicy. Lawmakers mad because they had to come back and do all this and take the thing away from Stitt. So the special session's about spending our American Rescue Plan Act money. So the state has billions of dollars in ARPA money that we haven't spent. Stitt is not very transparent about what he intends to spend it on, and obviously we've seen money has been flowing out to all sorts of shady stuff. Well, so the legislature, in their infinite pettiness, filed a bill to cut the governor's office's budget in half after they had previously expanded it for him pretty recently, I believe. Falls outside their parameters of special session, but, maybe they'll get a shot at it next year. Anyway, there's also cuts to the healthcare authority because they've gotten more money from the feds, supposedly, but also a questionable thing. And then OMES, which is Office of Management and Enterprise Services, which is like this sort of giant agency now that runs tons of aspects of state government that really consolidates a lot of power into an agency that the governor has a lot more control over. Anyway, I just wish that instead of doing this like petty, nitpicky bullshit, like that they would do, a real reform that says, hey, the governor, we gave the governor all this power to like appoint, executive directors without boards, because it used to be that a lot of large agencies had boards that were appointed by like the legislature and the governor, and they would hire the executive director, and now it's just direct Stitt appointees. And of course, what it's done is it's just put a bunch of business bros and kids of donors and friends of Stitt in very powerful state government positions who have no fucking idea what they're doing. And so I just wish that instead of doing this like nitpicky stuff and petty stuff, the legislature would just undo the dumb things they did that in just a brief 4-year period has already proven to be not great for Oklahoma, and just put it back the way it was, or create another system where it's, has some checks and balances on it. I mean, just do your jobs. Like, take 5 seconds and just do your
You're
jobs.
asking for too much, Nick. You're asking for too much.
It's so annoying. I mean, because then they'll get in these little ticky-tack fights. And, I'd love to see the governor's office reduced. I mean, he's got, 4 comms people on the payroll. I mean, who do you think's taking all those horse and flag pictures? That's somebody on the state of Oklahoma's payroll, most likely. I mean, maybe he's getting a campaign photographer, but I'm doubting it. Probably somebody we're paying for. So anyway, cut the governor's office, but also just fix the problem.
They're not going to fix any problems. They're just going to create some more problems for themselves. We'll see whether we live in Nick Singer.
I know, but man, the legislature is actually polling decent. Just do your job. Yeah, okay, so 100% increase in appropriations since Stitt took office. McCall also said OMES has seen large increases in funding, but if the cut was retaliatory, then the House would be making a much larger cut. This was what McCall and Wallace said. So it's they obviously are mad at the governor, but instead of just fixing the system with the massive number of votes they have, they're just going to do this petty stuff. It's just annoying. Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.